Let me introduce myself. My name is Garrett Jackson. I grew up in Texas and Oklahoma. I started teaching back in 2006, and I've been doing it ever since. In 2016, my wife and I moved to the island of Saipan, where I took a teaching job at Saipan Southern High School. In 2017, we had who I call Little Man. After spending several years in the Northern Mariana Islands, we moved back to the U.S. mainland amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Now that we're back in Oklahoma, I'm back in the classroom with Lawton Public Schools, and I'm teaching online to face. I'm a fan of breaking down barriers to learning, so headphones are recommended and an open mind is required. So let us get started with today's adventure.
Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Jim. We're going to give it just a minute. I'm going to post this again on the Google Classroom. Give me just a second. Trying to get everything going. Get this to everybody. Okay. So we're going to hang out for just a second and we're going to see how this goes. Going to wait for just a few minutes. As with anything, we have some technical difficulties. So we're going to just take a moment and take a look at everything. Here's our test, or at least our study guide. And for some reason, it's putting everything backwards. So let me see if I can fix that. So who's in the? Go ahead and put a chat in. Put your chat in. Let me know who that's there. And I am adjusting. As with anything, work for your patience a little bit as I try to figure this out. Let's see. Time, text, only do that. I want to flip it. Let's see. Okay, looks like I've got a comment. And okay, let me start with this. Here is the Google form you need to fill out. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. And then we're going to get started. Okay. Now, this looks like, is this coming up backwards for y'all? If it is, I need to adjust something. Hold on. Customization, fly, slow mo. That looks like it's backwards to me. Is it backwards to y'all?
JJ, Mikey.
I should be able to. Okay. Is that? Can y'all see that better? Let me move my face out of the way. Can y'all see that? Okay, let me see if I can get it bigger. A lot. Is that good? Can you see that? Since I'm the only one that can talk, y'all have to put in the chat. As big as I can get it and still have room to work. Can y'all see it? Is it still backwards now? Okay, let me fix that. Sorry. And then how about now? Is it still backwards? Okay. So if y'all could do me a favor, I don't know how many people are on here, but can y'all go ahead and message your classmates and tell them where we're at? Because I want to make sure that opportunity to help everybody. Turn on the light. And I do thank you for your patience. We're all learning how to do stuff like this. So the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to go through most of these problems today on your study guide. And I'm just going to go one by one. And the study guide's available for download on Classroom. Okay. And so let's try to solve this first one. And your test is going to be exactly like this. So number one, I have 2x plus 4 equals 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to start by putting 4 on both sides. And that gets rid of this. And then we make that 12. And then we get 2x equals 12. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by 2. Okay. And that gives us x equals 6. Okay. And so this is going to be your answer. Okay. Does everybody see that? Okay. I've got 3 of you here. Okay. If you have a question, put it in the chat so I can see it. I've got the chat up right now. And I'll do things with that. So is everybody good on number 1? Okay. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we've done over here, but now we have a fraction. So see this fraction right here? We got to deal with that. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to look at some things. I've got 7 over here and I've got a 3. The way I'm going to deal with this fraction is I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. That cancels out. And I get x plus 4 equals 21. Does everybody see that? X plus 4 equals 20. Then to get x by itself, I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Okay. And I'm going to get x equals. And so if I'm going to use my little calculator here, a 21 minus 4, I can come over to, where is my calculator? They're not giving me a calculator. Anyway, so what we'll do is see 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's going to be 17. Okay, does everybody see that? Nope, my face is in the way. So x equals 17. Okay. And that's how you solve for x on number 2. Let me know if you're still good. On this problem for number 3, so he's got what's going on. I think, yeah, let's see. I think this should be, I'll have to ask because that one's not have 2 minus problems, but we could pretend this is a minus and I meant equal sign. So what I can do is I can subtract 5x from both sides. And that gives me 3x. And I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. And then equals, so negative 16 plus 7, that's going to be 23. And that's a negative. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 3. X equals negative 23 over 3. And we want to put it down in our lowest terms. Okay. And so what we do with the lowest terms is hold on a second. Let me put the sorry, I put the wrong link up. Here is the link for the Google Classroom to the attendance. Okay. Anyway, you put it in lowest terms. So 3 goes into 23. It'll go 7 times with 2 over 3. X equals negative 7, 2 over 3. Okay. Okay, so let's look at number 4. So same thing. We're going to make this, we're going to pick which side we want to get rid of. So I want to get rid of, I want to put all the negatives on one side and have positives. So I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. Okay. And that gives me negative 6j. And then that gives me 12. Okay. So negative 6j is 12. I can divide both sides by negative 6. And so j is equal to 2. And how we got that was the negative 2 times a negative 6 gives you negative times a negative equals a positive, okay? And so what we hear is when we multiply that negative 2 times the negative 6, we get a positive 12. So j equals negative 2. Guys, don't forget to click the form and sign in. And then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to post in the okay. Let's go to number 5. Here we have some mixed fractions. Okay. And what we're going to do with the mixed fractions is we're going to have to deal with them. So let's look at this for a second. I need to find a common denominator, but whatever I do to the bottom, I've got to do to the top. So 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So we can do it that way. Okay, let's see. So 6 are okay, so let's do this. So we're going to go, we'll just say 40 is the common denominator for each. So I multiply that by 10. So that's 10R. Multiply that 4 is 24R minus 28. Okay. And we still good? Okay, so we're going to work this problem. 24R minus 28 equals 10R, and both these are over 40. Okay, so the way you get rid of this is you would multiply each side by 40. And I'm doing something wrong. Hold on. All these tech issues, and I'm scrambling. Okay. Only R by itself. So find the least denominator. And so this coming over. So how would we do that? Okay, so that would be, it's not 40, it's going to be 20. I put 20 here. So is that 2R? No, it's not going to be 2R. So that's 12. 12R minus 14 over 20 equals 5R over 20. Okay, and I want to get so 12R minus 14 equals 5R. I'm going to add 14 to both, so 12R. Okay, so no, that's going to be 17 on there. So that comes up to, I'm going to move the R's over here. So I'm going to come over here and that makes that 17R. I'm going to move that over and make that equals 14. Wait. Nope, I'm going to have to subtract. It gives me 12 minus 5 is 7. 7R equals 14. And then divide both sides by 7. R equals 2. There we go. Sorry about that. Remember, I'm a history teacher trying to do math. So you just have to put things in the lowest common denominator and then solve for R. Is everybody good? Give me some kind of feedback in the chat, please. I'm going to post this once again in every class. Okay. Let's go to the next problem. I'm thinking what he did is he put minuses here. So let's see. Let's see if I can. Hey, Gabe, go get the door. Let's see. Okay. One moment, please, while I attend to something. Stand by. It's our food, Chai. Can you come help? They're early.
Come on, baby. Deeper. Ay, ako, knock. Why are you? Did you eat your food? Where's your food? No. 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 You eat.
Hey, Chai.
I have
I'm on
food.
live stream. I'm live streaming. Move.
I have told you do not.
I'm live streaming.
I have told you do not.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to get some stuff off the porch. Okay, so I think these are minus signs. Okay, so let's look. We're going to use our distributive. Remember we did PEMDAS?
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Okay, so we're going to do our parentheses first. But one of the things we have to do is we have to use our distributive properties. Okay. So we got 12W minus 8 equals, and then we got 8 times 2W, so that's 16W minus 3 minus 24. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the variable on one side. So I'm going to add 24 here, and I'm going to subtract 12W. That gives me 16 4W. Okay. And that makes it real easy because when we do the division now, everything's positive because remember what Coach Rippey says, there's real thing is subtraction. You just have addition into a negative area. So we're going to divide both sides by 4 and we get W equals 4. Okay, is that good? Hey, Braylon, how you doing today? I'm going to post the link for the attendance again real quick. And guys, if you want to let your classmates know that I'm here doing this, that'd be great. Try to remember. So, when you talk to me on the chat, that's great. Okay, so let's go to, so that's the first 6 we got right there. Okay. And this is my son, Gabe. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, go in the other room, okay? Okay. So let's look at number 7. Remember, your test is only going to be about 12 questions long. Okay. Okay, remember when we're dealing with absolute value, we have these brackets right here. See those? And those absolute value brackets are really, really kind of good because we're only looking for the value. We don't really care at what point if it's negative or positive. So just remember when you see these brackets, okay, and I'm going to highlight those right here. Those brackets right there want us absolute value. And so what we need to do is we got to do everything inside those absolute value brackets first. Okay. And there's nothing we can do. So we're going to rewrite this 2x plus 2 because we dropped the negative signs because we're looking for the value 14. Subtract 2 from both sides. That gives us 2x equals 12. And then we divide both sides by 2. And that gives us x equals 6. Does everybody get that? Yes, no, maybe so. Thumbs up in the tech comments if you can get it. Is everybody good? Okay, good deal. Now, remember, I'm a history guy trying to do this. So we're next one. If I make a mistake, you got to let me know because I'm doing my best here. Okay. Let's scroll up here. Okay, on number 8, absolute value. Okay. We're going to do everything on the inside first. So we have 2b over 4 plus 10. Okay. So on the inside here, what we can do is we apply both sides by 4, and we get 2b plus 40. Okay. And that cancels out, and we get 40. So does everybody see how I got that? Let me back up. So I've got a thing here. So I need to get rid of that 4. So I can multiply each side by 40 because we're inside those absolute brackets. So that gives me this 2b plus, and then 10 times 4 is 40 equals 20. Now what do? I've got to get something on the both sides. So I'm going to subtract 40 from each side. 2b equals negative 20. Divide both sides by 2. I get b equals negative 10. Does everybody get that? Thumbs up. Everybody good on that? Okay. Let's go to number 9 real quick. And it's solve for x. Remember today in class what Coach Rippey said, it doesn't matter what we have. It could be just any number. So, we're going to just solve for x. And so let's take a look at this one. On this particular one, we have 4x plus 4z equals y. So we're just going to get everything. So we get x by itself. Okay. So we're going to go y minus 4z equals x, or 4x. And we got to divide both sides by 4. So we have x, just do this, equals y minus 4z over 4. Okay. And that's what x stands for. You're not going to be able to get a number value for x, but we can find out what the stands by looking right here. Okay. We're just rewriting this so that we say what x is. Okay. Are we good? Are we all tracking? Let's take a look at number 10. And if you notice, I think he miscounted. There's only 11 because he goes 9, 10, 12. And he's the math teacher. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so we're going to solve for x. So same thing we did here. So we're going to negative 2x minus, well, let's do it this way. Decide what you want to get on. I don't like working with negatives, but that we're going to have to with this one. So I'm going to subtract 8y from both sides. So I'm going to get negative 2x equals 16 minus 8y. Then I'm going to divide both sides, and I'm going to go negative 2. So that gives me x equals 16 minus 8y over 2. And this is all negative, so negative 2. Okay. Is that right? Does that make sense to y'all? I need a thumbs up if you got it. Okay. Braylon, you got it? Is Braylon even here? Okay, and let's look at this last one. This is going to be a fairly simple one. Okay, so we got it on both sides. Okay, see that we have an x on both sides. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get all the variables that we need on each side. So I'm going to subtract x over here. Gives me 4x. And then I'm going to add 2y right here equals z plus 2y. So I got to get x by itself. You're good, Braylon. That's fine. Make sure y'all sign in on the Google Forms. Divide both sides by 4. Okay. X equals z plus 2y over 4. Is that working for y'all? Okay, so what questions are y'all having that I can help y'all with? Because I can definitely add. Any questions? Feel free to put questions. Let me check the. Let me check real quick and see if I can have any questions on that I didn't see or hear. Okay, so let's see. Fifth period. Nothing. Nobody's posted. Okay. Let's go to first period. Nobody's posted. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Well, that's okay. Say hi, everybody. Okay, hey, you need to go to the other room, okay, buddy?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that's basically everything that I have for today. If there's not any questions, I'll hang out minutes. I'm curious, can you tell me what you all thought of this live stream? Was this helpful? Do you want me to do this again? Tell me what we going on. Is this something you want me to do in the future? Okay. I'm going to really try to get it to where I'm a little bit better prepared. I'm sorry, I was having some issues tonight. I thought I knew the software real well. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to stay up. I'm not going to delete it. The whole reason why I'm doing it on YouTube, so it's immediately available for everybody. Put that up. Okay, well, you need to ask your mom. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm going to post more videos about how to do on YouTube, and I think what I may do is just every once in a while do a study session for this or history. If you have me for history classes or need help in history, I can do some of the this, and we might switch to Zoom, but just live stream to YouTube because not everybody wants to be on a Zoom, and I get that. Okay, with that being said, are there any other questions I can answer for you? Okay. Okay, well, everybody. Well, what I'd like you to do is please make sure that you silence log. This is how you're going to get your 10 points. I'll post it again just in case anybody has any questions. That's fine. Shut the door. And then have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm going to go do my own homework and give my son a hard time because he's 5 and that's what I get to do. So any questions, message me and I can probably get back on or I can help you tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody staying and I look forward to seeing how well y'all do on the test tomorrow. And if I got something wrong, I'll save these and I'll show Coach Rippey tomorrow and he can work us through anything. And if you have any questions, ask at the start of class, okay? So until tomorrow, I will see you later, and I'm going to close out with my intro video. I'll see you later.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Garrett Jackson, and I grew up in Texas and Oklahoma. I started teaching back in 2006, and I've been doing it since. In 2016, my wife and I moved to the island of Saipan, where I took a teaching job at Saipan Southern High School. In 2017, we had a son who I call Little Man. After spending several years in the Northern Mariana Islands, we moved back to the mainland amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Now that we're back in Oklahoma, I'm back in the classroom with Lawton Public Schools, online and face-to-face. I'm a fan of breaking down barriers to learning, so headphones recommended and an open choir. So let us get started with today's adventure.